security. Transport securities, what it will do, the transport security allows database administrator to restrict the network connection to any database, and it encrypt the message on the network. So this is the initiator service, this is the target service. This is the SQL Server instance A, which hosts the database having the initiator service, and this is the SQL Server instance C, which hosts the database having the target service. The initiator service start the dialog with the target service, and there are the network is involved, and there is this there is one another server is involved, which is which can forward the messages to the target service, because this direct communication is not possible. So there is one another server involved which will forward the message. When from the instance A the message will arrive to the B will forward to the C, and C have the hosted database where is the target service exists. So it will serve this message. So now this there are these points are involved. That what the transport security will do, it will work from point to point. It will work for point to point. It will open the connection for instance A and instance B, and this transport security will make sure that the either this is a reliable instance, it can be authorized or not. If it is authorized, it will open the connection, and it can also encrypt the message from point to point. This is one point and this is the other point, and then it will forward this message to the other server, which is the target server. And so this on the transport security, uh, this transport security applies to the network connections between to the two instances, and it controls which instance can communicate, and it provides the encryption between two instances. And we have discussed in the dialog security that dialog security is purely based on the certificates. But in case of the transport security, when the one this is the transport security is the point-to-point security, and dialog security is from end-to-end security. From this point-to-point security, it can authenticate by using the Windows authentication, or it can use the certificate authentication. So service brokers endpoint supports both certificate based authentication and Windows authentications. So in what scenarios we can use the certificates based, and what will be the scenario when we have to use the Windows authentication. Certificate based authentication, as we know that the certificate will, when we are using the certificate, then this is the responsibility of certificate to encrypt and authenticate the these nodes. And this certificate if the this all the these servers from instance A and B and C are in different domains. This is in some domain A, and this is in some domain B, and this is in another domains. All that these domains are different. Then we cannot use the Windows authentication. So we have to use the certificate based authentication. Certificate based authentication, when we will use, then it will be on the instance level. In the dialog security, we have seen that certificate is between the authentication is between the services, and these certificates we have created in the hosting database. But now this certificate based authentication in the transport security is on the instance level. So we have to create this instance in the master database, because the master in the SQL Server instance information exists in the master database. So the certificate which we are going to use for implementing of the security, the certificates and the master keys we have to create in the master database. So then when we create the certificates, and these certificates will be shared between the instances, and when these certificates will this will be shared, then this instance can communicate. And now if this all certificates will be between two instances. So in the certificate based instances, we have to use the certificate same like we have used in the for the dialog certificate. But if we are using the Windows authentication means the servers are, these instances are in the same domain. Like this is some domain, and this all servers are in the same domain. So if in the same domains, we can use the domain users to for the authentications. So no need for the certificate based authentication. In that case, it's very simple. We can use the domain user to for the authentication between two points. So now transport security is authenticated by the certificate or by the Windows authentications. And these are the security levels when we are using the service broker, where the initiator service is in different instance and the target service is in another instance. Then we have to use these levels of the securities. We can use both level of security. If we are using both securities, transport security and dialog security, then it means that our message will be encrypted twice. And now we will implement this security by using the service broker application, where we will use the initiator service for one instance, and the target service we will host in the database which exists in another instance.